I drank my 47th beer down at the local bar. Was so drunk when I left I couldn't even find my car. I should have never got behind the wheel in hindsight, but now I'm in the ICU, I'm fighting for my life. Let me tell you how I got here, it's all just still a blur. Got pulled over by a fucking cop, I asked, can I help you, sir? He asked me for my license, have you been drinking tonight? Told him I've only had 4 beers, I knew I had to lie. He then undone his zip and said, can you blow into this? As I turned my head, all I seen was night fat penis. That's when I realized that I was being tricked. The cop car in my mirror was a beat up piece of shit. I got tricked by a serial killer. Fuck tape bunny, this cunt was iller. This guy took more than 67 lives. I really don't know how I fucking survived. So he told me to blow in it, as his thumb and fingers holds it. I said, nah mate, just give me a fine. He started yelling at me, told me get on my knees as he dragged me out of the fucking car. I started to scream, begging him please, but the bastard just kept ignoring me. Then he put me in cuffs, told me shut the fuck up as he threw me on his backseat. As I began to shout, he put tape over my mouth, he smiled, then said let's go have fun. That's when I realized that I was being tricked. The cop car in my vision was the same beat up piece of shit. I got tricked by a serial killer. Fuck tape bunny, this cunt was iller. This guy took more than 67 lives. I really don't know how I fucking survived. He took me to his house, I was quiet as a mouse as he started to chain me up. I counted 99 whips and 20 synthetic dicks, one looked like it hadn't been used much. He explained to me his sickest fantasies, talked about people that he killed. He then pulled out a drill and attached a big deal, then explained what was going inside me. I kicked and yelled as he lubed it up well, was begging for God to come and save me. Then his battery died, he was wondering why as he went to find a charged up one. I had to get out as I let out a shout and the handcuffs broke from the rust. I ran like never before, straight out the door, there was no way he could catch me. I finally got to the road, a car had approached very, very slowly. Then he jumped out, he said you're really fucked now as he hit me over the head. That's when I realized that I was being tricked. The cop car in my vision was the same old piece of shit. I got tricked by a serial killer. Fuck tape bunny, this cunt was iller. This guy took more than 67 lives. I really don't know how I fucking survived. They found me 1 week later. He used a full charge battery. He left me for dead on the side of the road with the driller still inside me. Be careful out there, be careful of monsters. End up in the ICU with an ass that you can't even use. Don't drink and drive, it's the moral of the story. And ask for that cop's ID, please. I woke up in a sterile room, the smell of bleach was strong. Apparently he'd used the unused 20-inch dong. The memories flooded back to me, all the terror and the pain. A shudder ran through me as I felt ashamed and my asshole throbbed a bit. A shadow fell across the door, walked across the floor. Who it was I didn't know. Heart pounding in my chest, tried to take a breath as he stepped closer to the bed. He held a drill dough, a cruel smile on his lips, and you'll never guess what he said. He thought you could escape, he didn't hesitate, but I always finish what I start. That's when I realized I was in deep shit. The man in the bedroom was the biggest piece of shit. Casey Damar and Richard Ramirez had nothing on this psychotic dickhead. He took more than 67 lives. Still don't know if I will survive. But then a shout, a crash, a struggle. Nurses rushed in, brave and bold. They tackled him to the ground, wrestled the drill dough from his hole. He screamed in rage, a cornered animal. His eyes were burning with lust. He was outnumbered, pulled out a cucumber, tried to rush my ass with a thrust. Then he got away, pulled out his pepper spray, and then proceeded to spray it on my nuts. Pain washed over me, a wave of heat left damage I don't think that I can mend. I closed my eyes and to my surprise, he had killed someone in the fight. I had survived, I was wondering why he didn't try to finish me off. Now I carry the scars, a reminder of the cunt that I faced and I overcame. But I live in fear, will he be back next year, just a pawn in his sick game? And the thoughts that may linger of his finger on the trigger of that mace spray hitting my balls. I hope he don't back because my crack in my sack, can't take any more of this. That's when I realized I was in deep shit. The man in the bedroom was the biggest piece of shit.